everyone, we're back again to do some, have some conversations with you around the new theme. So our new theme for the work and the videos that we're going to be doing this week is loss, disappointment and unexpected gains, of which there are many at this time of COVID crisis. Things are changing for us again. We had a bit more of a lockdown that we talked about in our last video, and now there are some conversations happening with our governments and in the healthcare sector around removing some restrictions, and with that there comes some fear. So we're very aware that at this point, after a number of weeks on, things have changed in terms of what we have done at work, in terms of unexpected gains and how we have connected with other staff within the Trust. And I'm the co-chair of the psychological wellbeing group within the Southern Trust, and that has opened doorways for us to start discussing what is really important for staff wellbeing, to be able to get on and do the work that we need to do for people, and to have services that are productive and meaningful for people. Now today I have Elaine and Ryan, and we're going to be talking just briefly on the unexpected gains that we have encountered through the piece of work that we are doing together in relation to staff wellbeing. So I'll let Elaine and Ryan introduce themselves.
Right. Well, my name's Elaine Wright, and I'm currently working with the regional trauma team. But for me, one of the most unexpected gains has been the opportunity to be working across teams to develop new services. They at the moment may only be temporary services, but hopefully we can find some long-term gains throughout this. But what it has allowed us to do is to get back to basics, to start looking at our own self-care, at our need to invest some time in taking time out of the busy lives that we're leading, and getting back to looking after ourselves, finding time to exercise, finding time just to even talk about the things that are causing us distress, because we can't really be effective in our own teamwork if we're not looking after ourselves first. Absolutely. So I think this has been a really interesting development.
Thank you, Elaine.
And I'm Ryan Mitchell. I'm a clinical psychologist working in mental health in the Trust, and sort of exactly like Elaine was saying, it's been really nice to meet people working in kind of similar ways but with different trainings and different backgrounds, and realise that we're all basically doing the same thing, more or less, you know. We're approaching from different models, but we're dealing with distress, and we're doing that by providing empathy and validation and normalisation of what's going on at the minute, which is not normal, you know, but we're not helping people to kind of understand and normalise a little bit about emotional reactions to what's incredibly difficult, stressful stuff, and to be able to do that in a way, like you say, that's collaborative, and to be able to also provide that for the Trust to demonstrate, you know, in the basic level that the Trust is caring about its staff. It's providing room for empathy and for validation and for reflection. I think that could be really helpful, and I'm quite glad to actually have that opportunity at the minute to just get back to the basics of it and provide those things.
Yeah. And it's different for us, isn't it? Because we come from a range of different backgrounds, professional backgrounds, and we work in different parts of mental health services, and there's a lot of division around the work that we do, and we see ourselves in our own isolated areas getting on with what we do. So for me, the unexpected gains have been around the work that we do and the values that we espouse to around wellness, meaningful activity, having a purpose, knowing where you're going in your life, and what your direction of travel looks like, and being able to do your work and do it well. I have found that a lot of the way that you work, Elaine, and a lot of the things that you talk about, the way you work too, Ryan, has actually opened up a sort of a space where we can all do this work together, because we all do work in the same kind of way, and our values are the same, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, and I think that's, again, another unexpected gain, because the more we get, we're not all separate teams, we're all part of the one unit, we're all part of the one community within the health service, and therefore, you know, we bring all our skills into the mixing pot to help support each other.
And pooling those resources means that we can do a better job. And maybe at some point we will actually recognise and realise that through all of this work that we are able to provide a core staff support system
Yes. Wouldn't it be good to see
Yeah.
something more permanent
Yeah.
come out,
Yeah.
come out of this?
Absolutely.
You know?
You made a point at the beginning about being able to look after ourselves, Elaine, and that is vital in terms of being able to provide the care and support and treatment to the people who use our services. In order to be able to do that well, it's our professional responsibility to self-care.
I think those are two very, very important words. It's your professional responsibility to look after yourself. But what we're trying to do is to help by giving you the space to do that.
Yeah.
And ultimately, you know, the goal of staff feeling better about their work is a great goal in itself, but we know it makes care better. You know, patients, service users, whatever word you want to use,
Yeah.
do better with staff who are compassionate, who are secure in themselves, who are feeling good, who are able to talk about their own troubles with doing the work, because it's hard work to do. So we know that improves care for people who use the services.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so we should lead by example.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's right, Elaine, and thank you, Elaine and Ryan, both for that. It's just really important for us to create an opportunity for all of you who are viewing the videos that are going out on an ongoing basis to realise too that we are working very hard to look after staff, to support staff, to help staff and ourselves look after ourselves, because at the end of the day we are all the community. We live in the communities that we work in, and it is really important that as a reflection of those communities we are able to self-care, we're able to model that, and we're able to work together to provide structures and systems that will support staff to look after themselves, and where staff can get that support too. So do check in with us again when we talk further about the unexpected gains and the losses around and the disappointments around this COVID crisis that we will all find a way through. And thanks for listening.